Yeah. So how you feeling?
I'm feeling much better, man. Took a little time off.
Right. We can tell by last week.
Had to get my health better, and I'm not throwing up in cars anymore.
Bro.
That's a good thing.
I was.
I gotta apologize to y'all because I know it was probably weird. Like, what the fuck is this nigga?
Nah, it was weird, but it's certain things like because it's still three of us. We don't have the fourth, but we, it is what it is. But
The show must go on.
yeah. So how you feeling next?
Good.
Yo. So
What's
um,
up with you, man?
everything's cool. Everything's cool. I've noticed a lot of growth in myself.
That's good.
I still got a somewhat of a shitty attitude at times, but I've noticed growth in myself with a lot of things. I think I'm more focusing on a lot of financial things like credit, credit
Financial
repairing,
literacy.
trying to save money, not do wild shit with my money,
Right.
all of that other shit. But just cooling, staying out the way, playing Madden. You know what I'm saying? Probably get the 2K next week and then chill out. But other than that, man, I don't know. It's just a different vibe. Like I'm kind of like looking at like what else there else for me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, for real. Like I'm dead at. I'm not saying it for the show, but I'm just like I'm at a place in my life.
You feel like you're in a rut?
Nah, I'm in a good space though. Like you know how you feel like somebody asked me, it was like, man, if I had all this money in the world, da 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 da.
You can still be miserable.
Yeah, but then I
You
said,
be a miserable
but
millionaire.
I said, if I have all this peace in the world, you can't tell me shit.
That's
And
what more the money.
that's what I'm kind of like. I'm getting there. Like I'm getting there. They got the right people in my life. Got the right people in my corner. Got the right crew I'm up here doing shit with. And it just feels like just like a weight
Weight
lifted.
lifted up.
Like
Yeah.
you don't understand. Like when you've been in a dark cloud for so many fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Trust me, I know. And being isolated gave me time to like do the same thing, think about a whole bunch of stuff.
but isolation ain't like ice for me. Like isolation is really like, cause for me, I'm an introvert. Like I'm a really an introvert. Introvert, extrovert depends. Like
Same here.
I think like if I I don't
It has to be worth it for me to leave the confines of my home where
Yeah.
I have all the amenities that I like having.
yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a fact.
sometimes I feel like Smokey on Friday. Let's go to my house. You can't do shit over here.
I like being around people I
You know what I'm
know
saying?
as
Yeah.
opposed to a whole bunch of
A whole bunch
strangers.
of strangers.
Yeah, cause the vibe be all like it be just too much weirdos out here.
Yeah.
Other
They,
people's energies that you don't know. It's like
Mhm.
you don't know.
you ever
They
you ever
could.
you ever let me ask you a question. As a woman, right? Have you ever been in like a spot like you just be like you be with a friend and they got their friends
Yeah.
and then you just be in the joint
To the side,
like you be in the side like you and it's not about you anti-social. You just like and in your mind you like yo they funny looking like
or funny acting.
funny acting like and it's like
Or both.
bro like you just gotta keep that good ass energy.
Yeah.
But with that being said, it's your boy R.O.
Shit, man, 6 shooter.
Lady Nix.
Hey girl, Shell. And this is the Feed the Culture
podcast.
mix
Show.
show. See, look, you missed 1 week.
I'm on 45 right now.
You out
I'm
here.
on 45
But
right
it's all
now.
good. It's all
I'm
good.
on 45 right now.
You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck this. We getting right to this shit,
Yeah,
man.
let's get with the shits.
You're fired. New Jersey parents want preschool art teacher fired.
For being a voluptuous.
Now, bruh, I'ma just keep it a band all the way tall with niggas. I've been following this shorty on IG before. I think I might have been following her for like ever since like 2018. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is,
She's not even the first though.
no, but the thing about it is like her Instagram page.
It's kind of popping.
No, but like at that time, I didn't know she was an art teacher at the time. I just thought she was just a regular IG joint. And then over the times, I'm like, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, like, yo, she doing a lot of art shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. And then, next, she doing art. then I guess she has some work done, or if that's her natural body. Hey, I'm not trying to body shame her or not like that. But Slim teaches art and for preschoolers, my nigga. And people want this woman to be kicked out
because they said her body and the clothes that she wears are distracting the children who can't count past 5 because it's preschool.
Ain't no preschool boy worried about that ass. Sorry. Let's keep it a band. What it feels to me is that these are the women, the baby mothers,
the
mothers, the baby mothers.
Well, of course, the men ain't gonna hate.
Hold on. They not gonna hate, but see, here's the difference. They gonna take a lot of interest now. Yeah, I go pick them up from school.
Yeah, exactly.
So how's little Johnny doing in math?
I don't know, but let's go check out this art class. I need to go. How do we get his art grade up?
Didn't you say you like to draw? She's gonna help you learn to get better. She's gonna help you stay in the lines.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to understand, like, what do y'all take?
In a country that has a teacher shortage, you want a teacher to lose her job because she has a full figure.
I don't think she should lose her job, but I think the main point is about the pictures, the poses in the pictures with the kids.
Ooh. See, my thing is, I didn't see the pictures.
It's like, if you're gonna take pictures, I've read that she had kids taking pictures of her ass. She may not have been sticking it out like, but I mean, if you there to teach, why are you taking pictures during class with the kids? Like, so focus on your job. It ain't who's snitching. She's posting it.
No, I'm saying one of the kids can. Mommy, Miss Johnson made me take a picture of her butt today.
But you know, we in the era, right? And this, and I'm not by all means. I ain't on no. I never heard that neither. But I ain't on no freaky shit. But we are in the era where I feel like it is more teachers going being on some predator shit than it has ever been. Like, cause half these. Listen, I ain't even trying to be funny, but like I look at these teachers now trying to fuck these little students now. Like, God, that, like, my nigga, like,
yo, son, these teachers now they're like our age and younger. And when we were in school,
they wasn't fucking.
It's not.
Or they all seem old.
It's not that they weren't fucking. They were like our fucking parents' age. Our parents' current age is now.
Bro, like, nigga, I ain't never seen no teacher. I was like, yo, she bad.
I've only had one, and it was a summer school teacher.
She had all her teeth.
Fuck yeah, she was a Howard grad, Miss Hughes.
Okay.
Miss Hughes, badass.
When I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, I had a little crush on a male teacher.
Was he white?
Yeah. That's when I was going through my.
I don't know.
That's the yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
that white tea people stuff.
The whites.
But I mean, I think
his name is probably Christopher.
I don't know. I mean, you could dress how you want. I mean, it's hard to find clothes, I think, that would.
I was just about to say it's nothing
not show
that's gonna
her shape, but I mean, it's the whole.
Now, if you make
posing in pictures
of your butt and doing
during class,
stuff, that's different.
Like, why are you taking pictures of the kids doing their art in their art? You know what I'm saying? Like,
if I'm taking pictures in my class, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking pictures of my kids. Every Friday, we will go ahead do the pictures. Nah, your ass came late. Bring your ass on.
Oh shit!
So it's like,
or save the damn pictures, your personal pictures for outside of class.
Yeah. Get one of the other
teachers
to take a picture of your butt.
Yeah. No. I mean, I feel like this. Remember when we was kids, like when we was in school, we was looking at like our teacher would take the pictures, and it would be us. It would be us and our little classmates. You know what I'm saying? It'll be us like from recess, or us at lunch, or me and my guy, like, or me and my homegirl, like, you know what I'm saying?
Or the teacher with all the kids like this.
Ain't nobody trying to
take my picture.
Yeah.
Teacher with a slim waist.
Yeah.
No, nigga, that's work done. She got work done.
It's just a nice slim waist and big butt. Okay.
Yeah, I mean the butt ain't. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
GMOs are all natural. Like,
yeah.
ain't nothing she could wear that's gonna cover her up to where she look like
I know
she.
she's too curvy. She looks like Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what she told the doctor.
Yeah, I think she did when I looked at the pictures.
Well,
In her interview.
yeah, so what's your take on it then, Miss Layton, Miss Lateness?
That's why I had a flat
Dad, you went through it today.
tire. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I had a flat tire. I apologize for being late.
Nah,
But, I mean, she did have some work done because her
Her waist
Hey,
is
ain't
like
no
this
bad
big.
thing. yeah.
Yeah.
Her
It,
waist
it,
is like
it
this
doesn't look
big.
good because she doesn't have enough.
It
stomach.
don't look. Yeah.
To me, like when it's that small and you got that much butt, it doesn't look good. She need more stomach. But I mean, she got a lot of support from like the kids' teachers. Teachers, parents, and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Of course they going to.
But I mean, she's
I
like a
support
nice
what
person,
she's
whatever.
doing.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no rule saying when you're a teacher you can have work done to your body. Just saying.
I'm not saying that like for me, I'm gonna just be keep it a band. Like, bruh, I'm not like, first of all, if the woman teaching, she teaching, but if it's brought to my attention that she's running around here, you know, doing the little IG poses with my child, and I'm like, look, sweetheart, like we can't
Was
do
she?
that. This is what these are the
Yeah.
accusations that has came out.
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
her butt.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I seen the joint how you had a kid. I saw a joint, and I didn't know if this now makes sense, but I seen the joint. It was like a behind the view angle, and I'm like, yo, respectfully, because I got queens in it, yo, that joint is so fat. I could stick 2 cups on plastic solo joints.
The red joints.
retarded.
What a like and like 2 boxes of
Was it from a low angle?
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Like a kindergarten child's angle?
yeah, it wasn't from a pervert angle.
Nah, it wasn't.
Because you know,
Not even pervert.
because you know, pervert angle is like from the long side. Like no homo, no freaky eyes in my hands.
Yeah, whoever took the picture wasn't taller than this table.
Shit,
Man.
But that, I mean, I just feel like you know.
No, it was the low angle.
But also, if she was like not attractive and all that stuff, we wouldn't even
know about who she was
Like-
or what she did for a living.
Yeah, because I feel like.
But
Go ahead.
since Man's father wants to get involved in his life and
Shut
he's showing up to school now, you know, like, oh babe, sit down. I'll go to the parent teacher conference.
That's what it is. The fathers probably want to step up.
I'll go to the parent teacher conference tonight.
so we can see Miss Jessica Rabbit,
Right.
her natural habitat.
man, listen.
And then the mother's like, you bitch ass
So the
nigga,
hell
you
you
ain't
not going to see?
No,
Jessica
this is
Rabbit?
what she's saying. You ain't cared about your son's school ever in life. And now that this big booty is here.
Big booty.
Talk how they do it on Forrest Gump. Your mama shoes care about your school, boy.
Oh,
Hey yo.
Boy, you don't say nothing.
Nothing.
Lord. Stop.
Ew.
But at the same time, you know, to have a figure that is out of this world that may seem imaginary. Fish, which is my favorite dish. Mantateo documentary.
I cried. I felt so bad for him. I felt bad for
You
him.
got me fucked up. Now listen, I'm gonna keep this all the way tall. I remember I was talking to her one day, and we was talking about this subject right here, right? And I think at one point in my life I was catfished. No bullshit.
Who did that?
All right. So before we get into this topic, let me give you how let me give you how this shit get down, right? So I remember at one point in time I used to work at Pizza Hut. I was like 16. I worked
That's
at
one job every time.
Yeah.
I worked there from like that was my first job. So I worked there from like 16 to probably 18. Yeah, 16 to 18, right? So well, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting my little cash, whatever, doing my shit, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So one day I ran into this, like one day I think I was doing a order or something like that, and I ran across this, you know, this chick on the phone. Chick was running game and shit or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever, shit, whatever. We talking that shit. I'm talking that shit too. I'm like, nigga, do you want motherfucking goddamn breadsticks or not? Like, what are we talking? So she gave me her math, and then I took it down. So I called her the next. No, actually, she gave me her math. I gave her mine. I told her what time I got off. This is the time where, like, you know, I ain't had no cell phone.
There he go. He never has a phone. They got a job, but they ain't never got no damn phone. Got a computer.
Yeah, got a computer. No house
No
phone,
house phone.
no cell phone.
No pager.
Nah,
No
nah.
pigeon.
So
I'm about to say the carrier.
So hold on, right? So boom. This is like I'm getting off of work. So I get off work at like pizza at like 2 o'clock in the morning. That's like when pizza used to go to 2. Back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Stay up until 2 o'clock in the
Well, I
morning.
had to be in the house. I didn't know.
So I was at work. So you know what I'm saying? She said I get off. She called the house at 2, nigga. So this at the time where I have no phone. You calling the house line. You know what I'm saying? At 2 o'clock in the morning. So you know how you gotta pull that little smooth maneuver, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the joint off the receiver a little bit so the shit won't ring and shit. You know what I mean?
So, the tone.
Yeah, all that weird shit, right? So I get to rapping with the joints from North Carolina and all this other woo shit. So fast forward, like we didn't talk for a while, then we caught back up, and then one said, I'm moving, whatever. So I me and my homeboy go over there because you know we always got at that time we always got a friend that know how to drive but don't have a license.
Yeah.
So and his pops worked nights at the time. Shout out my nigga M. Dot. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all was in there.
yeah, that's what it was,
I
right?
sold the car.
So
okay. Let's put the facts out there.
So nigga, are you wearing a wire?
No, but y'all stole the car.
You done with YSL?
Fucking
No,
Detective
y'all
Rowe.
stole the car, but keep going.
So the whole time I'm in the joint. So the whole time we going through the neighborhood, she give me the address. I'm knocking on the door.
So did you memorize it? Because you had no map question?
Yeah, I remember that because I wrote it down.
Oh, okay, you wrote it down, okay.
So
okay.
I'm knocking on the door and shit. And I'm like, damn, nigga, she said, nah, I told the bitch I was going to be here. I'm like, excuse me, Queen. I told the lady I was supposed to be here. So I was like, yeah, so she didn't do it. But it was ironic because it was like a girl, right? There was a group of girls outside, like, on some double dutch shit. Like, they was old enough. Like, no freaky. They was old. They was of age, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, they just kept looking at this door. Like, they kept looking at me and my guy's direction. I'm like, what the fuck? So my man said, yo, I bet you one of them joints is that girl.
Yeah,
like real live.
Like
real
live.
live.
Looking at y'all, laughing at you.
So hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
So hold on. So I kept knocking, whatever. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, I went back home, right? So I'm like, oh shit, wow, you know what I'm saying? So this is like when I have my cornrows and shit. I have my Jada Kiss
you had the paper towel on,
bandana on. I'm chilling.
But no phone.
Yo, if hate was a person, that'll be you. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, yo, so the moral of the story was like, you know what I'm saying? I called the joint back. She said, oh, I was asleep. Bitch, you wasn't asleep. Excuse me, ladies. So like, so you wasn't asleep, you know, whatever. But I never got to meet the joint, but I was talking to the joint. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it has the same effect as this joint because in the movie, he never saw her. He never saw the joint.
So this is like a Smokey from Friday situation, the first Friday when.
It's about I ate before I came. No, it's not one of those.
No, when she like Janet Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But she look like Freddie Jackson.
Yeah, it's like it sounds like that.
Nigga, it sounds like that, but the problem is like
you never even knew.
Even know what
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, and after that, it's like, nigga, I gotta see you. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been in situations where it's weird as fuck because it's like, you know, like you'll see some shit like you just it's like you know motherfuckers like I got like tech savvy with this shit. Like when that catfishing shit started popping off like heavy, I had to get savvy with it because it's like damn, like I've been on the internet a lot, so I could tell you like man, I could tell by certain actions and interactions on a person's page if they catfishing or not. But with this shit was wild. Like
he the illest, man.
He to go that she like this big thing, and by all the means. I'm not, you know what I'm saying?
A thing.
There's some, bro, like,
Element OP.
Element OP. Like this big thing, bro. Like, cause I don't know what she want to be classified as a female.
A big body woman.
That ain't a woman, bro.
It was a man.
It was a man.
It was a man.
Yeah.
You got catfished by a man?
No, not me, nigga. No. How dare you? How dare you?
Hey, yo.
You know what the movie? I mean the series.
Nigga, come in late, trying to discredit my swag, bro. Nah, she up there trying, yo, but nah.
She's saying you was
No.
messing with Thundercracker from the
Oh,
Transformers.
no. But I mean, I can, nah, bro.
But he look,
Go ahead.
he was young.
Okay.
All
But
right.
wasn't it like 3 years?
So was Macaulay Culkin. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you not see somebody for 3 years? That's
Well, it was a long distance.
my 3 years
well.
we never saw each other. That's enough.
How dare you make me say you're my
But he
girlfriend?
but the guy was smooth with the whole catfishing process.
Yeah,
I
he got his
mean,
little
What was her
sister.
real
he
name
had
Lene.
Lene.
wait, the girl what who he was acting like?
Manchi.
What was his real
Yeah.
name?
What was that?
Oh, Ronnie.
Ooh,
Or
dang, I
yeah,
forgot how you
funny like
pronounce-
Polynesian name.
I was like, Ron.
But he did the girl voice and everything.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, and it was
He
like,
said, Dr. Phil, I'm not in the right element to do this for you. I need to be laying down in a dark room. And I was like, yo.
but he did it, and that was him.
that nigga, that fucked that, yo,
The
the
illest nigga in Nebraska.
the fucked up part was when my man grandmother died, and then all of a sudden she
She
died,
died.
and then a couple weeks later she came
Come
back
back
around.
to life.
Like, my nigga, is this Dragon Ball Z or what?
But
I
see,
believe-
that was because she
Dragon
got
Ball.
caught up in his feelings because Manti wasn't like basically showing him that much attention. So he's like, what's going on? I'ma just look, she dead type thing. And that was messed
That
up.
was it. So has anybody else ever been catfish?
No.
I just explained my story. You
No.
haven't you?
No, I've been catfish for other things. Have you been catfish?
I think I deflected the attempt. Like in the MySpace days,
Oh my god,
right? So
that's just.
it
I've
was
been catfish with personalities. I'll say that.
that doesn't count.
Um,
That doesn't count. But so it was a chick and she had a picture of like the second version of Destiny's Child. And she was passing herself off as Latoya.
Oh no.
So I was like,
That's
so
what I look at.
yeah. So she writes me a message. I was like, I'm doing all right, but what you look like? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, this is me. Like, me who? What you look like? As you got a picture of Destiny's Child as your profile picture. What do you look like? And then she circled Latoya and said, this is me with my girls. And I
Oh
said,
my
But she
God.
lied and said she was Latoya looking for him.
So
Destiny's
I
Child.
said, you ever been to BC? She said, British Columbia. I said, nah, Block City. So
Oh,
that was probably the closest I ever been to my
So she
knowledge.
lied to be a celebrity.
Yeah. She was trying to pass herself off as
The
Latoya.
women y'all attract.
Man, nah, it's not even that, cause it's like even niggas be doing that catfishing
Yeah.
shit. Cause see, my thing is like a nigga. Yo, I've seen niggas ask other niggas, "Hey, bro, send me a picture so I can send this to this chick I'm talking to."
What?
I wish I would.
That shit,
Hold
wow, bro. That
Hold
shit,
on.
yeah, man.
Y'all have friends that do shit like that?
I knew a couple niggas like that.
And did y'all do it? Like
No. Don't. When you say y'all, don't
No, I just want to
don't include. Do not include me in the tomfoolery.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's like this. Like, I feel like this. If you gotta like plan on somebody, like bro, like I understand I don't look good on camera, right? But I look good in person, especially with my shit shaped up. You know what I'm saying? My hair ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't looking like nobody uncle or father and shit. But my thing is, I'm comfortable in my own skin.
Right.
So like the bad thing about this joint, like my man's that was a man's, he really
whole football player.
whole football player wanted to be a woman's. You feel me? He wanted to be a woman. And when you start
The
hearing
signs were there. He was in a choir. He was like the choir director. You know, choir directors don't really like women.
oh man. Oh man.
Who said that?
Man.
Stevie Wonder saw that.
What church you go to?
Oh.
I
All right,
I
we'll save that for
Aight.
another day.
Aight.
Say that for another day. But
Nah, but it's just messed up how that whole thing just affected mankind. That's what I felt bad about.
man,
Like
it affected him a lot because it fucked him up in the damn. Hold on.
the championship.
Hold on. Let's get this right. Any nigga who knew football, right? Man, hey,
Catfish or no catfish, they
Alabama,
was not beating
Alabama.
Alabama.
Nobody was fucking with Alabama.
Whether
nigga.
your grandmother lived to be 138 years old,
Wasn't nobody-
God rest her soul, you know, because she was real. But catfish and no catfish, they would not beat Alabama.
I mean, he gave them props that they played against a really good team
sis,
or whatever.
Sis, like I understand you might not be sports heavy. That year wasn't nobody fucking beating Alabama. They could that Notre Dame could have had the devil on their side.
But it did.
Wasn't nobody beating
But
Alabama.
it didn't only affect him there. I mean, I'm talking about the NFL draft and all of that. Like,
Yeah, because they didn't want none of that.
if none of that happened, he would have been picked in the first round or whatever.
He said, I heard everybody like laughing and talking, and then
Yeah, and having
I
to
walked
go
in
through
He
that,
said, I
man.
walked in the cafeteria and everybody just stopped talking. He's like, oh, okay.
It's just
Y'all
sad
talking
how
about
he
me.
dedicated his whole life basically
Playing
to
for-
this.
Yeah, they took it from him.
Yeah,
Dirty.
just
bitch.
because of the catfish. And his mother said that she hates him. She hates that guy, whatever his name is.
Oh,
His
the man
mom-
girl now.
Yeah, his mom looked kind of manly too.
Oh.
I thought she was the mother of.
I'm not
The
gonna front.
catfisher?
To me, one of the
I couldn't
funniest
get it
parts of
out,
the whole
thank
doc
you.
is when the doc starts.
thought
They
it
said,
was
at the time of shooting, we did not know that he turned into a.
See, that's the part I didn't understand. Like, why when they kept showing that, so I didn't understand what they meant. Like, I understand the phrase that they didn't know that he was
transsexual.
transgender.
Yeah, that's the proper word.
But like, why did they keep? Yeah.
Vicarious for the beat.
Oh, did you see that?
We can slip sometimes.
Raise your hand if you was on time today.
I had a flat tire, damn it. All right, carry on.
It be your own niggas, bro. Praying on your downfall.
No. Go ahead, girl.
You ain't gonna get my spot flash.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, girl.
So I mean, did y'all think that he was naive for it?
Yes,
I think he was in.
because for
No, he wasn't.
For 3 years.
I don't think he was in on it.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yo, listen. So you telling me I'm in a relationship for how many years?
And we don't see each other.
Yeah, that shit is weird.
My only thing is, well, I mean, he was so busy.
I blame that shit on Sleepless in Seattle, my nigga.
That old movie.
Mhm.
Why?
Watch the movie and you'll get what I'm saying. Man.
No, it's too much technology and all that stuff. My nigga, you was a baller. And this girl talking about she entering a beauty pageant, he pointers. Is your girlfriend? Y'all don't see each other?
For 3 years.
3 years?
That nigga was
3
riding a
years.
jail bid. Like he was talking to an inmate.
Like,
Fuck
my nigga, you're a
that.
whole
Fuck that. Pap
fucking
was going to
football
see
player.
Remy.
Nigga was on a jail bid, bro. Like that
That
nigga
was
My
going
thing
to
is,
see
was
Remy.
he doing anything on the side since he ain't see his girl
Yes.
for
Nigga,
3
I would-
years?
nigga, I
Yes,
would.
he had a whole side piece. He had pieces of side.
Nigga, he was a fucking draft pick in the NFL, bro.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, man.
nigga was a prospect, bro. Like what the fuck?
Man.
So he the girl,
Did
whatever
she?
the guy, probably had his heart, and he knew that he had support from her,
Mhm.
like mental support.
Fam.
So that's what he was getting from him.
Boy.
Okay, that's what he was getting from
Y'all
him.
ain't right.
Sir, ma'am.
Yeah, you do.
Sir, ma'am. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it.
Did she?
Like,
But I don't think he was in on it.
yo, no. Like, but it did cross my mind at one point. I'm like, yo, this shit
I
kind of
said
weird.
that shit.
I think if I didn't see
You would think
this,
that.
then yeah, I would probably think that.
Because like it's like a what the fuck moment. Like you dedicate, like you said, you dedicating your life to football and all of this. You play for a prestige university.
So what girl would want to meet up with you?
Right. But then you can risk it all for this female that's really a ma'am, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A sir, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Optimus
like,
Prime.
What you mean risk it all? If he had no clue.
Risk
He
it all
didn't
for
know.
Optimus Prime.
And like they said,
and like Usher said, you don't have to call, but nigga, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
I'm gonna be alright tonight.
pretty much. Because at the end of the day, when you look at it, it's like, I feel like this. It's like there is no fucking way.
Hey,
Like,
yo,
all right,
son,
all right,
let me interject right quick.
Hold on, let me say this, and I'm not even gonna be on joke time. There's no fucking way that I'm gonna be in a relationship for 3 years. For one, I never got to meet you.
Right.
2, I never got to kiss you. 3, I never got to be intimate with you.
Right.
Kissing is not, to me, it's not whatever. All right, I never got to taste none of your food. Right?
What the fuck?
I never got
That's
to meet.
important.
I never got to hear anything from your parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the fucked up thing is, let's go back to this parents card. The nigga was interjecting certain pieces from his actual own life
Yeah.
to play it off as to make this person complete. And then,
Using his kid sister and everything.
but the funny thing was, he's using himself as the cousin of this imaginary person.
Woman. But
Sick bastard.
yeah. So this is where I stand.
Go ahead, sir.
Like, because he used to travel back. Once the football season is over,
Mhm.
he goes back home.
Right.
Now, having taken the flight that he would have taken, you have to stop it. You have to make a pit stop in California,
Right.
where the him, her, lady, man, sir, woman,
It's called Sir Man.
yeah.
Sir Man.
She allegedly she was supposed to be living in California.
yeah.
Right.
So, hey yo, what's up, my one? I got a 4-hour layover at LAX. Meet me at the Captain's Club, the Smokers Lounge, or whatever, so we could, see each other for the first time. And he made that trip at least once for 4 years in a row because he was a senior.
But it's had to be some conversation in between, like when we don't see each other.
He said there was,
But then,
but she always had.
An
He
excuse.
always had an excuse.
Probably didn't have a mustache wax, but crazy, you know what I'm saying? That shit's weird. But I just feel like, yo,
I probably just wouldn't have stayed in the relationship. In the
we're not going in
relationship.
3 years.
Yeah.
You know what
Like
I'm saying?
shit. If I can't see you, if you always got an excuse, what are we
Man,
doing?
we done if I ain't seen you the first spring break, my nigga. Fuck
I
out of
understand
here.
like maybe a few months.
all right,
but
check us out. Y'all
Yeah.
niggas tripping. Right?
He was in
Y'all
on
niggas-
it. I don't care. He was in on that
y'all
shit.
niggas tripping. So check us out,
what's
right?
tripping?
We in college, right? For those who took college, community college, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
Online college, whatever, right? You know goddamn well, August, September, you might have a little break coming in October. November, that'd be your little Thanksgiving shit. You got a little Christmas break, you know what I'm saying? And that nigga ain't see her.
That Christmas break is like almost 2 months.
Yeah,
Ain't
man.
no 2 months.
I said almost.
Almost.
No,
Like a month.
It's like a month and a
a
half.
month.
Nigga be out hit
All
the
right.
nothing.
All right.
So I'm going back to school.
How you know how long it was? And you ain't even know what time to be here.
See how they do? I had a damn flat tire.
Hit you with the blister.
You know what I'm saying? A flat tire. And I called to let all of y'all know I had a flat tire. Like I just,
Yeah,
Just
she was
didn't
very
show up.
considerate to let us know.
but I had a flat tire. But that right passenger was on the
We don't care. We don't care
I mean,
about
at the
that.
floor,
It's on the
the
floor.
ground.
It was on the floor like damn, what's going on? But since it was on the floor and
The
it was
ground.
and it was on the ground
The
and the
rim was
floor.
on the ground.
Hold on, the rim was on the floor
The
and on the ground.
And I didn't know what to do.
Dude.
I had to get a fix a flat.
And then
and then
she
drive.
and then she wanted to be a motherfucking detective and shit. Here we go.
What?
I'll pay you double. Bootsy versus the police again.
They be fucking with that nigga, man.
Well, allegedly, they pulled him over for speeding and they smoked weed, and that's what happened.
Bro.
But he was one.
I'm not
Man.
buying shuck and jive. And
My thing is this, man. They gonna when they start legalizing all marijuana in all these states, I can hear it now. Officer, sir, can you please pull over? Your car reeks of cocaine. Like, what the fuck? Like,
It's
you're
not
not
legal in Georgia yet.
what? Weed? I don't know. It should be. It should be legal.
I mean, they didn't like arrest them or
But like,
anything.
'cause I know
so-
in New York, it's like I think it's kind of like legal.
It is.
It is.
It's legal, but you ain't like you could be on a block selling it. You know what I'm saying? It's like in
They
Virginia.
sell it in stores.
Yeah, like
They sell it in stores everywhere.
so
You know where we
so,
live.
so you know this from last week, huh? Okay.
Well, I didn't purchase, but
Neither did I.
You know it was you donated. That's how they tell you. That it's a
If
donation.
you buy this shirt that costs $50, I'll give you an 8.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's what we on.
Allegedly.
Yeah, I gotta get that Apex strain going. But anyway,
nah, but that concert Boosie did
Yeah.
for the cops, I was like,
Yo,
dang.
he won't
He was just looking like,
He offering
Here
what,
we go
$30,000?
again.
No, he said, "How much do you make a year?" And he
He's
said,
about to get
I'll
this shit
double
like,
that.
"He said, I pay you double that right now. A year
And he
if you
said you
come
can get
work."
some head on top of
Yeah,
that.
from a black
From
girl.
a black girl.
I would have enough to
believe
sell
after the
me.
end of that happened.
If I'm like, hey, yo, my nigga, if you getting hit, if you getting your little son, you know, he getting mollywopped off and shit.
Look, the cop was not.
Yeah,
He wasn't saying too much. Nah, he wasn't saying too much, but he was thinking.
And I believe the
But he
thought
just
went
didn't
through
want it.
after the video
He
ended.
did not want it to be seen on camera.
But the thought went through.
And who knows what happened after the cameras
He
were shut
entertained,
off.
he entertained the offer just by telling him how much he made a year. Because he didn't have to do that.
Like that shit.
He was real calm.
Yeah. He was like, I make like,
He was thinking
he
about
said,
it.
I make like 38. He said, I doubled
So
it
he got 30 bands after that shit happened and some headache.
from a black girl.
Nigga, that's violating this whole penal code.
He got his penal taken care
All
of by a
dirty,
black
all
girl.
dirty cops out here
Yeah.
in the street.
Yeah.
Remember,
What?
man.
Well, I would have quit on the spot just like Charlo Green if he offered me that double.
Hold on. So you gonna risk it off another 38 grand, right? He said 38 grand and some head.
No, he's getting double.
So that's
I thought he was
72.
putting him on payroll like
That's
his
72.
kid
That's
money.
72.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was putting him on payroll.
Right.
No,
Put him on
it won't just
payroll.
one time.
So let me get this right. 72. I'm gonna cash out for 72K.
No, he was not.
Hold on. You said you gonna play him double his salary, right?
Yeah.
So double, he gets 38
Ongoing.
ongoing.
Right.
So that was
Not just a one-time thing.
so that no, that was 76. My bad. That was 76K. 76K
A year
a year
to be his security.
to be his security
Mm-hmm.
and to get
Head.
fellatio,
Yeah.
not head,
From a black
fellatio
girl.
From a black girl.
Black girl.
from a queen.
If I'm him, I'm quitting like Charlo Green, my nigga.
So shit.
That's why he didn't say shit on that video.
Yeah.
That's why he
exactly.
told him how much he made.
He was like,
if you're secure with how much you make, you're not gonna like.
Look, I can be his security.
Yeah.
Be well known.
Ain't
Make
even
more
nothing about
bread,
being
and I can
well.
get some head
From a
He
black
got
chick.
that
as
head.
soon as he said head
Right.
from a black chick, he probably got hard.
Yeah.
Like, you serious? So I don't gotta threaten them with
I'm
jail
saying,
time.
like,
anymore?
oh,
they love
shit.
black women.
So I don't gotta threaten
Yes.
these black women with jail time anymore to get them to, you know. So
Like those sheriffs and all that shit, they always trying to get with black women. Like
Nigga, we saw that shit from the heat of the night.
yeah.
Oh, my grandmother used to watch that.
All them people.
Virgil and all that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit used to come on Sundays and shit.
That was the shit.
That shit was crazy. I think
If
like,
you only made 38K a year,
Mm.
I would have told him like, yo, outside of the head, I'm gonna need like some health benefits and shit. You know?
38. Like, all right, so like, I
He's
mean,
making double.
like so
Yeah,
that's
go ahead,
that's
benefits.
76K. So 76K at like after like I'm gonna give it.
You're
to you.
taking less risk in life, though.
You might get
Yes.
that's like 30 an hour, 30 something an hour, 70 something K a year. You know what I'm saying? You got benefits or whatever.
But then you're only
but
you're
here's
only
the-
working when he goes out.
Yeah, but here's the gamble though.
Man, he's gonna be fucking hated.
No, but here's the gamble though. Bootsy not even like Bootsy's lit, but he's not lit like he used to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why like when you look at a lot of these artists going on now, it's like Instagram does give them that spark. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna front him and D Nice held it down during the quarantine.
Him, D Nice, Big Fendi.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Like Big Fendi shit was different. Like yo, the shit was so bad with Big Fendi was like I remember I was a friend of Big Fendi on his IG, And he was like, yo, he gave him on that joint one morning. Was like, hey, if you a friend of me now, yo, hey, you good looks, you locked in. But if you not by 4 p.m., you short.
I was already.
And then niggas was cash apping this nigga
to get on his friends list.
to get on his friends list to go to see his live. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. I mean, hey man, I mean, of course he ain't gonna sit there and say,
Like, he could do a show and give you your yearly salary after the show.
I don't think so.
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking.
Ain't nobody listen. Give or take, I'm gonna say Bootsy probably. You could probably get Bootsy for probably 10 to 15 bands. All right.
If he does,
10 or 15 bands. All right.
Mm-hmm.
10% of 15 bands is what?
10%.
Like what, 5? Wait, 10% of 15. 1500.
All right, 1,500, right? So 1,500 of that is going to the manager, right? So with that being said, he got it like, so this is one show. So that's what, 15. So he's like 13 and some change, some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Hey man, y'all niggas stop playing me, bro. Like, hold up, man. Let me see. Hold up. Let's see. 15. So
He go out the country and get a bag, my nigga, and come back and your joint is paid for the year.
I've been accused. Every episode.
Y'all niggas be out here flying. All right, so that's 13.5, right?
Okay.
So 13.5, that's what he taking home. Then he got to sit there and break the bread with a security guard. So how many shows you gonna do to get their yearly salary?
About a week's worth of shows.
So 13. So
Whatever it is,
If he's
within
getting-
a year, he's getting
Yeah.
double what he's
What he's
usually
making,
getting.
risking his life.
It don't
And
matter.
and
He'll get it in a shorter amount of time than a year.
with less risk.
With double.
And fellatio
That's
from
fellatio's on the side.
from the black woman that he doesn't have to
Right,
threaten with
with
jail
that,
time
all this
anymore.
Black women on the side.
He's almost in a
Oh,
win-win
'cause
situation.
it
I
used
know
to be
I'm sounding
ratchet,
funny
huh?
and everything, but
Oh my God,
Like-
I gave his security guard head like. this
Would you
bitch is
rather-
really dumb shit like that.
if you wake up in the morning and just protecting people is the profession that you chose, would you rather protect this one rapper from all of these people coming and try and take pictures and autographs and shit? You know what I'm saying? Or would you want to be the nigga that gotta go to the scene where that crazy broad in LA crashed, ran through the red light
It
and
all
all of that?
depends how
You know what I'm saying?
It all depends on the passion of your profession.
Work-
Some people
work-
do it for the money. They
Work
do it
smarter, work
they love
smarter,
to
not
do it.
harder.
Crime scenes. What?
Work smarter, not harder.
Not
I'm just saying,
everybody-
like the way he was looking,
way-
it
yeah.
looked like he was
He was
considering
right,
Like,
it.
he was plotting. Oh, that motherfucker was plotting. I could tell.
That nigga
He
said,
was like,
I know
he was
thinking about it.
He was too calm.
them niggas said head and money.
Oh yeah, he
The
took that
two biggest
opportunity.
things that are crippled the community. Some fire head
And some money
and some fucking money.
to count while you getting the fire head, like
And if the niggas doing some Jordans, that nigga would have been definitely crashed out. Like, yo, I do it all. What?
Nothing. Go.
What?
Nothing. Go.
Nigga, you talking about fellatio in the head? Like, you up there like, yeah.
First of all, no.
and like get it straight. He's getting it from a
No,
black
no.
woman.
Get it straight.
He's
Get
getting
it
it
from
from
a
a
black
black
woman.
woman.
Shit, nigga. Fuck, what movie was that? Ghost? No, that was Demi Moore was white. Didn't Ted Danson mess with Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah,
Okay.
That was in that other movie.
But that's
they dated in real life too.
They was together.
Yo, hold up. No Kizzy.
They dated in
No
real
What's
life.
that movie
Kizzy.
called again?
No Kizzy. They said Ted Danson was
Had
like,
Nia Long.
ain't no, yo, listen, fuck all that. No Kizzy. They said Ted Danson was like, yo, ain't nobody got shit on Whoopi. He said Whoopi is like the pinnacle of all black women.
So she was the old school. What's her name?
Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like they was like Whoopi was like. He said Whoopi got that torch.
What's
I
that
can
movie
believe
that
it.
they did
You seen that sneaker
together?
game? Our sneaker game
What was
was
that
cold.
movie?
Yeah.
Wait, what you said with Neil Long?
It had Nia Long play her daughter.
Oh, when she
Will
was
Smith.
adopted or something
Yeah,
like
she was
that.
adopted.
I ain't see
Ted
that.
Danson.
I know what movie you're talking about. I just
Damn,
I can't remember the name of it. I know the name.
They was like kissing and stuff in those scenes.
Ghost Dad.
No,
That's Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Cosby. Damn, you went. Ghost Dad, really?
I mean, you got to.
I don't know one with Neil Long and
Yeah.
Whoopi.
Yes.
She was the daughter.
I have to Google this. Go ahead, continue.
I don't know.
But with that being said, since we're trying to figure out this, let's get back to more trifling shit.
What?
VR is here. Capitol Records
Oh,
signed and
God.
released its virtual rapper.
Oh
This
God.
is
He looks like 6'9".
First and foremost, as I saw somebody drop the ash and shit on my damn carpet.
Who did that?
Not I
I said
said.
the cat. Right.
So first and foremost, it's like,
The illest shit I ever once like.
nah, it takes a hit to like those who really are passionate about music.
Exactly.
Like y'all niggas is signing fucking like y'all are signing,
Robots.
no, not even robots.
Not even a robot.
just a character. Like just say like you play 2K, right?
Yeah.
Made in America.
Yeah, I wanted to say that. I wanted to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the name of it. I wanted to say that. But
So,
2K, yeah.
so say like you play 2K and you got the creative player and all this other shit. You doing all this shit, you know, but you can't do that in real life. Like the shit had me wild is when I went on a nigga YouTube, not YouTube page, but IG page. Motherfucker has an IG page.
Yeah.
And and he's like, yo, man, the cop be beating on me and stuff like that. I said, what? Like, what crime did you do, nigga? Like, what crime you? What work? Like, what work you put in, nigga? Like, for real? And it's
put in
A
work.
VR cop.
like a VR cop, right? And the thing that got me, I was like, yo, they said Capitol Records. I said, all these other kids and people out here doing music, and y'all signed a virtual reality rapper.
Yeah, that
But
looks like 6'9".
That sounds like 6'9".
I ain't
I
hear
said, yo,
I heard it.
I said, well,
I
6'9".
refuse.
I said 6'9" ain't popping right now, but this would be a good way to get back popping. So then I listened to the joint he was doing, and then the motherfucker dropped an N-bomb.
I was just about to say that's the reason that they dropped him though.
Yeah, but they wouldn't drop. I mean, but his day, what nationality is he identifying? Microsoft, PC,
What?
Damn.
laptop.
What is it?
Like, what is he like?
This is
Like, nah, cause
He's a
for real,
pad.
like,
He's a pad.
cause for real, like,
He's a tablet.
like, for real, like for real, on some G shit. Like when you really look at that situation, I'm like,
iPad.
Like,
Eighth
when you-
generation.
like when you really look at that situation, y'all, it's like, bruh, like,
That shit is sad.
like you, like, I just
It's
feel
an
like,
insult.
yeah, cause I
It
feel
is.
like our culture is a fucking mockery. Like everybody, like it's like y'all people used to criticize how we walk, how we talk, how we dress.
Yes.
Now, how we walk, how we talk, how we dress is with the other people that don't like us doing it, making money for them.
And they renaming everything that we've done.
Right.
Like
Like you saw how they try to take example A. You try to see how the motherfuckers did at one point. How Balenciaga tried to have that motherfucking do rag.
Yeah.
And try to put like a what it was like 1,100 for a do rag, but the do rag had the big flap on the bitch. I said I can get them shits at the beauty supply store from Hop Sink and shit, and do my thing. You know what I'm saying? 5 for
The
20.
booty supply stuff.
Booty supply store.
Like they yeah,
Ding.
culture vultures.
Definitely. But yeah,
Because-
that's why they dropped.
Because how all of a
What?
sudden did cornrows the regular 6 straight backs.
Trey Songz. But we're gonna talk about him next time.
It's a dirty ass nigga.
Go
man.
ahead. He kicked out the tycoon.
He's
but-
wilding though.
Yeah, but go ahead. You had the Trey Songz, Jim Jones.
Yeah, yeah. They're called boxer braids now.
Oh Lord.
Because now Layla Ali for the whole career in cornrows, but one of the White's daughters put some cornrows in her hair and she won her fight, and then the following Monday, boxer braids were here and they were a thing.
You know, my thing is I call them joints the straight backs,
They just straight backs.
the Jim Jones, the Trey Songz. Yeah, come here. All that shit, right? What else we
But
got?
this nigga, you know,
But this VR rapper, he had like half his head shaved with the little shit, little purple shit, right?
he look like Alice from the Jetsons' brother.
Yo, no kizzy. Look up George. You said Jetson.
Yeah.
Look up his birthday real quick. But go ahead, continue.
I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, because that nigga will be born this year.
Yeah.
That's why they got the virtual.
No.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's cheaper to pay a virtual
A
reality.
robot
Yeah,
versus a human.
yeah. You don't gotta
They-
find a
they
black woman.
definitely
You don't
replacing
gotta find a black woman to blow the robot.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
they're definitely like replacing us because Y'all know I live in Fredericksburg, so
Yeah.
like now, like the Central Park Walmart, there's no more human cashiers. Everything has to be.
There was no cashiers before.
No,
Yeah.
it was only like two.
Yeah,
There's none.
I'm just talking
Everything is
about
self
Walmart in
checkout.
yeah. George Jetson.
Even like a whole thing.
Yeah, George Jetson's birthday. No,
Yeah.
George Jetson's
Yeah.
birthday is July 31st, 2022.
But that's him rapping.
My nigga,
That's Elroy.
my nigga. Hold up, listen. George Jetson's birthday is July 31st, 2022.
Mm-hmm.
If you telling me we got niggas coming from the future doing this shit, I'm gonna need y'all to leave my house, get your stuff, take that voodoo. I need it because I know you late. I gotta fucking burn this when y'all leave the studio now.
Oh,
You ain't got your chakras.
Nah, but I got a dude person that smoke crack up there, so I mean that's the best stones I
Like
need.
legit crack
Yeah,
in 2022.
niggas still smoking crack, bro. Niggas is still doing everything you think.
Mm.
But the motherfuckers can wash your car though.
They could build a house
They could change some brakes.
no crack in it.
And
and
the
put
good-
your alternator in.
and get you the good deals from your local shoe store.
What?
But nah, like in all actuality, I just think that shit is like y'all. These people want to make a mockery of it, and nigga want to say the N word, and they say, "Oh no, he said the N word." Well, you know, like the thing about it is, you knew y'all motherfuckers approved the content before you put it out there.
Right.
So y'all was like, "Well, maybe they gonna let this shit slide."
No.
Wrong.
Nah, y'all caught that one. Y'all caught that one. But I want to say thank you, Capitol Records, for dropping that motherfucker. That was good. But don't ever do that shit again. It's bad enough we got rats running around here in that industry, untouched, unscathed, and you know, I couldn't do nothing to the rat, but you definitely got the molester out the way. You know what I'm saying? But as my body is calling, the next topic, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna no, fucking say topic, but this one right here, this gonna have a double whammy right here.
Yeah.
Aries versus Lizzo. Aries Spears, Lizzo Backlash. Yo, first and foremost, my views. I have a lot of love for all my big, beautiful women. I love y'all. I love y'all scent. I love that y'all keep me warm at night. I love the fact that y'all can make biscuits from scratch and gravy too. I love that y'all got a lot going on.
Once again, get to the point, Slim. Like
He said a lot going on. He said a lot going on.
Stupid.
same thing last
He
time.
said a lot going on.
I mean, I'd have got to the point. We probably would have been done with the episode if you would have got on time. Thank you very much.
Shelby Billy Coach had a freaking flat tire
Yeah, right. But anyway,
with a nail
so well, look,
on the sidewalk and get blood.
but
On the sidewalk?
Sidewall, you know, when,
Oh.
like it was
I
like
thought
a
you
certain
said
way.
sidewalk.
They won't. No,
But-
I don't do stuff like that.
but for me, I kind of felt like,
I
I can say sidewalk.
but they said Slim, like nigga jumped out his face and said Slim looked like the shit emoji.
Yeah, that was like,
That's fucked up.
yeah.
And my nigga, before you talk shit about somebody, make sure your eye candy with your funny looking ass. Anyway.
You're not that far from the shit emoji either, though.
Like my nigga, you're not even tight. Like my nigga, your body's not like that. Your looks ain't like that. How you
Now he
fucking
did say
know?
that though. He did
What?
say he wasn't the most in shape nigga.
Nigga, that he got.
So why are you talking?
Why
But
are
then
you
he
talking
but
like
then he got to become the most in shape nigga.
Yeah, he gotta go on a mean run.
He got to go on a hyperbolic time chamber.
He gonna go to
Like the same thing that he could do, she could do if she wanted.
right?
But
I mean, with Lizzo
And she's
though,
bigger than him.
like with Lizzo though,
As far as-
like with Lizzo, like what I like about Lizzo, like no, I don't steal music. Fuck no, I just don't. I like what she do. I just like that she's
confident.
She's confident.
She takes it
Exactly.
up.
she pretty.
You know what I'm saying? I guess man,
She's not an ugly woman.
Nigga, I fold her big ass up. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no shame on my game, nigga. I'll fold her big ass up.
You think she knowing all the new snacks coming out?
Nah, fuck all that, nigga. I'm talking man time. I'm folding her ass up, then we gonna eat Twinkies later.
Oh my god.
Feel me?
You're not.
Give a fuck about that shit.
Twinkie got a new cupcake coming out.
So
It's a bad motherfucker.
Laverne United front. My nigga, you wrong for that shit. Like he's wrong for that for saying that about that
I mean, but the problem is that she didn't really trip off of shit for real. She just kind of like,
Cause she's looking like
Nah,
nigga,
you
look
know
at
what she
shit,
did?
That's why.
Yeah.
You know what she
Like,
did?
He
did-
wanted
she
some
did one of
press.
these.
That's
She
what
did
it
one of
was.
these.
You're Aries on fucking Comic View. Who the
She did
fuck
one
you
of these.
like?
She said, "Hey yo, I think you might want to check that nigga that was just telling me I look like the shit emoji out because he be fucking with them little kids and shit."
yeah, man, yeah, man, because like all of a
Get your,
sudden,
and get your girl Tiffany while you're at it. And
yeah,
shit.
man, because that shit broke when like I saw
What?
this-
Like the next day.
Yes.
What? I didn't what?
I heard it on the radio.
Yeah, they talking about
Yeah.
Aries
Harry
Spears
Spears and
Tiffany
Tiffany
Haddish.
Haddish.
Oh, great.
What?
Yeah.
Getting they got a 14-year-old and
And
a
a
7-year-old to like make like porn skits and shit like
What?
that.
Yeah, that's what they say. Like
A couple days after he
Right,
called her the
after all
shit
that shit
emoji
happened,
and told her to lose some weight.
Why are you bringing attention
Lizzo
to
said-
yourself?
And then
And you
Lizzo
doing
said,
you
"Chestnut
doing
checkers,
some shit."
checkers, my nigga.
Uno.
Out. Bang. She said chestnut checkers, nigga.
What comes
Dirty-
around?
Dirty dude.
Now I just feel like first of all, he shouldn't have said that. Second of all,
no, that was
if you
wrong.
know
He's
you
not
like
talking.
niggas gotta understand like that's like this. If you know that you afraid of heights, don't go rock climbing. If you know that your fat ass can't run, don't go to a track or a treadmill. I say that to say this, people. If you know you got skeletons in your fucking closet,
Right.
don't be dealing or beefing with people that these people love because them people gonna dig and dig.
Yes.
And then they gonna be your Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? So
That was dumb.
yeah. I just feel like at the end of the day, man, like fucking with them kids.
She
Man.
said chestnut checkers.
You was fucking with them little girls, huh?
That's the kind of shape you like.
Right. Mhm.
Nigga ain't denied yet.
Mm.
Nah, neither one of them.
Neither one of them did. And Tiffany
Well, no, I
Haddish-
read something. I read something about Tiffany Haddish. She said that one of the kids' mothers has been trying to extort her for about 5 years.
But that's hard. Once somebody accuse you of that, that's hard for people not to. For people
Now
to
you
get
can't get that
past.
smut off your jacket.
Yeah, it's not like when it's dealing with kids, that's hard
Yeah.
to.
You
Come
can't get that
back from.
smut off your jacket.
Fuck
man.
no, it like follows you for life.
Even if it was a 27-year-old and a 37-year-old,
Right.
you can't get them kind of
Anything like that or rape,
Nah, you can't get that smut
No,
off your
that's-
jacket.
that's different.
Mike Tyson still got to register as a sex offender to this day.
Mm.
And if Tupac was alive, he would have to do the same thing. Whether they did it or not.
Right.
That was dumb on his part. Because even if he didn't do it, he has to know that it was in
being
talks.
done. Yeah.
Right.
it was being talked about.
Right.
He knew the nigga that was doing it.
Oh,
He
well.
knew the nigga that was doing it.
That's what he get.
So you said the nigga she was trying to extort her for the last 5 years.
Well, so, it was something along those
Looking
lines.
All right, so I'm just looking at the last 5 years of her movies.
Yeah.
So we said in 2017. So this is when we had Mad Families, Girls Trip, Between All of Us, Uncle Drew, The Oath, Night School, Nobody's Fool, Taylor Swift Journey, Lego Movie, Secret Life of the Pets, Angry Birds 2, The Kitchen, Between Two Ferns, Like a Boss, Phineas and Ferb, SpongeBob.
The recent movie with Joe Coy.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
gotta
when
see
she-
that.
when
I
she
gotta
the
see that. I
police.
gotta see
You know
that.
what I'm saying? It's like she has some bangers in here.
Mhm.
So, but that's at the time when she like, that's when she started coming in her own like 5 years ago. My thing is, if it's true, both of you have some sick motherfuckers.
For real.
Nasty niggas, man.
Aries Spears, I mean, everybody's innocent until proven guilty, I guess. But I just feel like this shit came at the wrong time. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? This shit came
You
at
going
the,
on a girl that's confident. She did nothing to you.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
She was minding her fat
Living
ass
her life.
business.
man, fuck her being confident. It's just a simple fact that people fuck with her and then who she fucks with, you know,
Right.
it's the machine that she got behind her. You know what I'm saying? Because they can pull shit out thin air. You got to think. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like that nigga
How
popping.
else did we know?
Right.
Like, How long, whatever year this happened, it's been under a rug until Ari Spears opened his dumbass mouth up and said Lizzo looked like the shit emoji.
Yeah, but that's like,
So then she said, "Hey yo, go handle my light work.
Right.
Yeah, they pull that shit out the hat. But
Go handle my light work, nigga."
we pull that shit out the hat. But I just feel like at the end of the day, it's like.
And Tiffany Haddish might be a casualty of war, like an innocent body if she didn't do it. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, if Common ain't say nothing,
Maybe that's why.
I mean, Common with her. That's a boo.
No, they broke up, but it wasn't on no bad shit. It was like they were too busy because he always boasted.
What the fuck Common doing?
I don't know, but
Nigga need to drop a fucking album. Nigga out there.
I was telling they said their lives were too busy.
Nigga, nah, his lives wasn't busy to sit up there in that motherfucker. Nah, when that nigga was out there serenading the blind, the deaf girl.
In the video?
Fuck.
In the video? You know how long ago that video was?
He still did it.
Why do you say stuff like that?
But check this out. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Feed the Culture. Make sure. Yeah, man, I don't know what happened. I'm over here watching tennis at the same time.
See.
You know what I'm saying? I think this was
The GOAT just retired.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody crying, man. You know what I'm saying? That was the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, but it's your boy All
Your man 6 shooter.
Lady
The
Ness.
girl Shell, she was late, but it's okay.
with the flat tire with the yellow in
Flat
it.
tire on the ground.
And this was the Feed the Culture Mix Show.
Yes, yes.
Damn, bro, this shit crazy. Yeah.
Oh. You stopped it?
No, I'm still going right now.
Movie?
What movie you talking about?
Next show. We're in the meantime, before the next show, we're gonna watch Me Time with Kevin Hart and Mark Wahlberg, and then give you our take on it next show.
I heard it was good. I was really good.
And then after that,
Now we have homework, so we'll be.
yeah, and after that, we're gonna go to an ice skate show, paid in full on ice.
What?
We hot.